college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Michigan's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment?
Who's in the clear? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Jukes to get past a man. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. The Tar Heels offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, how don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
It's a bullet, but incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this pass is on target, caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass, it's Lopez. Tries the right with a quick throw. Nice grab, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
3rd and short here on this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass. It's Lopez. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He hands it to the back. Change of direction.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is incomplete.
For third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3.
29 Philly.
They call the counter run here. Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here.
Get set, get set.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air, it's Carr. There's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive.
42 Spider. 4-2 Smoke.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a 1st down. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
2nd and goal for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the 1st quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. See if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the 2nd quarter of this playoff game. So we begin the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Lopez. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Players are down the right side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Swarm by the pass rush is sacked.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
No, kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? It's a shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They call the draw play here. He goes nowhere. Stop cool behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Throws it to the right. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Grab down the middle. It's pre-scoring. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Caught over the middle. It's pre-scoring. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Here we go.
They're going to score with a run to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Makes the defender miss. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. Dropping back, it's Lopez. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's French. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The shotgun running play call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing in 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage. That's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. That's caught. It's Mush. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Carr. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. It's a dart right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And they get the second half started with their running play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him, but it's a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'm really surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Back to throw. It's Lopez. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's French. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw again. The receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the Tar Heels will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Marshall. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. To throw, it's Carr. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball at the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. But this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. Open tackle still going. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
To keeper trying to get to the marker. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. And I think, Chris, the defense had an idea that this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Picks up the first, looking for more. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Completion to the right, but they'll lose yardage there. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Carr. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Offense in a split backfield now. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Ball handed off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Bites off a defender. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And the Tar Heels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hands.
Touchdown, UNC. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Marsh. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Taking a shot deep down. The ball is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tar Heels. No chance to catch him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Dropping back, it's Carr. He'll try a pass here. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll feed the back again. He's got the first down and still motoring. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. The offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.